Beginning a new exercise routine can be tough, and people often overlook an important step that can help prevent injuries. SNN Assistant News Director Andy Hill joins us now with more on this week's Suncoast Slimdown. Andy.
Last week we learned I was obese with a body mass index of 36. Since then I've decided to lose 60 pounds. Now I need to get a better idea of what I can do and what I need to work on. So this week, Steve Lusko with Fit 941 magazine sent me to Studio South to take a functional movement screen.
Knowing your body and your weaknesses is important to help prevent injuries. Studio South uses a functional movement screen, or FMS, to find out what areas of your body need specific attention. It's a series of 7 tests to get a comprehensive understanding of your mobility, strengths, and weaknesses.
If you don't have the mobility, which you're going to use muscles to do jobs that they're not supposed to do, so you'll end up with an injury somewhere along the line.
The reason for the FMS is to find less obvious problems that can only be found when your mobility and core strength is looked at as a whole.
Because they can't get into a deep squat, well, it must be that they have tight Achilles tendons or tight calves. And then he found out, okay, well, they can't do a push-up. Well, that's why they can't do an overhead squat. So there was more of a comprehensive look at the bigger picture.
I did pretty well. I got 16 out of 21, and the only area I scored very low was my shoulders. I thought my big belly was the reason I couldn't touch my elbow to my knee in this test. However, it's not the case.
The only thing that I saw the one on was the rotary stability, and I know that you're saying it was your belly got in the way, but it's not. It's looking at the core stability. You actually have good core stability because we saw that in your push-up, but it's actually your shoulder mobility that is limiting you from taking that over to reach your knee.
After getting the head-to-toe assessment, Studio South provided a few stretches and exercises to help me with my weaknesses. Other workouts I did this week: jogging and walking at Benderson Park, a bar fusion class at Studio South with Vicky Vera, and spinning at Sarasota Racket Club with Steve Lusko.
Next week on the Suncoast Slimdown, we head over to Definition Fit for Root Camp. Not boot camp, but root camp.
Oh, I saw you did the bar fusion class. What'd you think?
Well, it's a fusion between yoga and Pilates, and I've got to admit, at this point in the game, anything is going to be very difficult.
All right, thanks, Andy.
Suncoast Slimdown is brought to you by Studio South Fitness.